Hi, I'm Monroy. I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Mexico. Now I live in Taiwan. Since I was a little kid, I always liked drawing. I used to watch a lot of anime, Saint Seiya, Dragon Ball, Ranma, and I think I had some mangas at home, so I just was reading my mangas and at the same time like watching the panels, trying to draw them. So I started doing my own stories, my own little comics. Drawing and art in general has always been part of my childhood. When it was time to choose a major, my parents suggested me to study graphic design. They thought like, okay, you like drawing, you like art, why don't you study graphic design? I was like, okay, I'll check it out. So it was a good decision because I kept doing what I liked, but also I was trying to make some money as well. I've been working in advertising, and until 2019 that I decided to make a backpacking trip. Actually, I was in Southeast Asia. I went to Japan, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand. And I met some friends, and then they told me, hey, let's go to Taiwan. And it's like, I don't know anything about Taiwan, and okay, let's try it. My original plan was staying just for 1 month, but then the pandemic happened and I had to postpone going back to Mexico. The more I lived here, I found the people, the nature, the food very interesting. So I felt like this was the perfect place to start a career as an artist because I find so much inspiration on my daily life. So that's where a lot of ideas start coming. During the pandemic, there were some lockdowns, so I was kind of homesick. I had plenty of time to draw and do art, so I started doing some of my first works, which are like kind of inspired by the Mexican traditional ceramics. It's called talavera, and these ceramics have like floral blue patterns. So I try to incorporate this to my artwork. I also use a lot of the yellow color because I really like it. I'm really drawn to the idea of hands. For me, like trying to grasp something so fragile as a butterfly or as an insect, I find it like very poetic. Also, hands are very expressive parts of our bodies. So I always like to play with it on my compositions. The artwork with the cicada, like I really find these insects really mysterious because you don't see them that often, but you always hear them during summer. I like the idea of having cycles during life, having these patterns in nature. And that artwork, it's called The Creation, La Creación, and it's inspired by an old Mexican legend. Ancient Mexicans believed that the gods used corn to create humans. They tried with different elements like soil, but it didn't work until they used corn. That's what they believed, that the gods created humans using corn. The artwork in the back, it's called Princess Axolotl, and it's just like a fictional story that I had in my head of an Aztec woman with a Mexican salamander called Axolotl that has like these mystical powers. I just liked the idea and I really wanted to draw it. So I like combining these elements, yeah.